Our client is Chevron and they have many gas stations in Texas. Recently, many of their gas station stores, that is like the convenience store attached to the station, have had multiple break-ins. Can you brainstorm ideas to fix this issue?
Thank you. I know a lot of gas stations have convenience stores on the same premise, and those convenience stores generally have groceries, cigarettes. Some stores might have alcohol, small items for on-the-go purposes. Break-ins are common in some areas. I can come up with a few ways to address this problem. To stop a robbery, there's two things you can do: preventive and corrective, across three dimensions. One is Chevron, the second is gas station, and the third is gas station owner. Now I would like to look at how Chevron can take steps to prevent these break-ins in the first place. So I guess the first thing that they can do is discourage break-ins by putting together policies, procedures. They can use tech like lights, cameras, sirens, etc. They can design the station in such a way that it's not easy to break in. They can work with law enforcement and security agencies to have a presence at all times, or most times, at least in areas where there's a high risk and at times when these break-ins are happening. To correct an issue, let's say a break-in does happen, what can they do? Well, they can increase the surveillance in that area so that perpetrators know that something is being done about this. They can engage law enforcement immediately, and they can probably assign resources to do that on a regular basis, or I should say full-time basis. Then they can track perpetrators, and then they can announce results so that potential perpetrators know that this company is serious about safety and theft, and they will follow through and go after those who break the law. Now let's look at the gas station. So from a preventive standpoint, one thing that can be done is install tech or security systems and maintain them so they're always ready and working. You can decrease convenience store presence. So if it's such a high risk, maybe just not have convenience stores in the first place if it's such a big problem. Install sirens, have bars, locks, systems installed. Limit number of people in the store at certain times and in certain areas. From a corrective standpoint, there's a few things that can be done. One is automatically lock doors and ensure the perpetrator doesn't get away. Automatic police or security call so that they show up in time. If the perpetrator has gotten out of the store, maybe you can install vehicle disablers that don't allow the vehicle to start and drive away in the first place. Now, there are certain things a gas station owner can do. One is 24/7 presence in areas where Chevron decides to retain gas stations and convenience stores. Weapons. This is not preferred, but just in case, train owners to deal with such situations. They can also get disarming devices like sprays, tasers. So these are non-invasive ways, but can disable the perpetrator. Correctively, what can be done is call the police, lock doors, and somehow disable the robber if possible. All of this needs to keep in mind that safety is priority, and at no time should the gas station owner put his life or her life at risk. Now, these are some of the ideas I could come up with. I think I'd like to start with preventive measures at the company level, and then at the gas station level, and see where we land, and then we can look at some corrective measures. Thank you.